Hey Patreon, good day. This is Lisa Marie coming to you from TNT, Trinidad and Tobago, but I'm actually in Trinidad. I'll be in Tobago one day, real soon, and I'm looking forward to being in Tobago. But right now, I'm so happy here, to be honest. I'm really enjoying it. It is rainy season in Trinidad, and I am enjoying the rain. As soon as it started raining, I wanted to get right back into bed because it makes you, it's that good sleep, it's that relaxful sleep. But I'm actually waiting for my friend to come get me. He got some stuff he got to work on at his house in Dago, and I'm in Dago. We say Dago, Dago Martin, Dago Martin. They say Dago. We might say Diego, like San Diego, but when they say it, it sounds like Dago. So Dago Martin, and it's beautiful. Like I said, when I visited here before, it was really my most favorite uh, place to be in the island of Trinidad. So I want to talk about this idea like that. How did I get here? Y'all, sometimes I do sit here and I say, is this really happening? Not much because I'm so busy living, but there are times where I say, is this really happening? Like, how did I get here? Like, I can't imagine from where I was this time last year, which last year would have been September. I was still in the house, the old house in North Carolina, the apartment I was renting with my ex-husband in in Saxapaha, North Carolina. I want to say, first of all, I am so proud of myself for finally leaving a relationship that wasn't good for either one of us. I'm so proud of myself for stopping the shenanigans that we both were really living when we both was not living our truth, and our truth was we had no business being together again anymore. I'm thankful that I'm the one that pulled the plug, at least used the words to say goodbye, as opposed to it was already over and we just existing and nobody really wants to say it's over. So I'm proud of that. But I was thinking about how did I come from that place? It took a lot. It took a lot. And I feel like how I got here where I am today is it's interesting. Like I I I knew I was a traveler, but I didn't know I was a traveler. I knew that when I traveled back and forth to Trinidad, because that's the first time I've been out of the country. At that point, the only time, I knew how much I loved it, but I didn't know, like I said, I was a traveler. I didn't know I was a traveler when I went back and forth from California to New York, being from New York, but living in California. I still didn't know what that meant. I think it was, I have to give it to the travel vloggers and the millennials for making like almost a career out of traveling. That's when I realized, oh my God, that's what you do. Oh my God, like that's what you do. You travel, that's what you do. That's what you love. You love that. You just never and you would have like I would come back from traveling and I would call up my best friend or my good friend that was in the country that I was back home in, and I'd be like, girl, I done got back, I'll get in today. Meet me at the house or come by later, come through. Because it was like I needed to tell somebody of all the things that I saw and experienced. And you know what? I'm going to get my little thing to hold this because I don't feel like doing that. That's where I can lay. I'm a little sleepy. I'm still, there you go. I'm still catching up on my sleep. But and it's so comfortable here. And also the rain, like I said, the rain makes you want to cozy up. So we're just gonna cozy up. So I think about this idea of like how did I get here? And for me, I know for sure it was the work that I did. Like I said, yeah, I was cleaning up my website and I have all these specials for the master classes that I did. Used to be 47, now $27. And I was looking at the titles of the courses, and I was thinking about all the ancestral work that I did. I was even thinking about the transition. Like a lot of people want to look at me and say, oh, I was crazy. I remember when I first came on YouTube and told you all that my husband and I were separating, husband at the time. A lot of people was mad at me. Why? What you gonna find out there? People told me, what? So you're gonna be alone now? This is not the age to be not. It's the age to be trying to get with somebody, not get away from somebody. You're never gonna make it. You're gonna regret it. You ain't gonna be on your own. Oh my God! It was all these like it was like warning. This is the worst thing that you could be doing right now, and I didn't care what they said. I knew it was right. I knew that nobody lived in my home to be telling me what it was going to be like. I lost a lot of viewers in a sense, a lot of clients possibly as well. but I didn't care. And then I started coming out talking about how when I was talking about the BAB or the badass bitch, I mean, people were so, oh my God, they thought I would lost my mind, was having a nervous breakdown. And I think I was having a nervous breakthrough, and it wasn't even nervous. I think I was having a complete breakthrough. And the breakthrough was everything coming out that was there. And the reason why I was saying this BAB was because I realized y'all don't know how much I held that relationship together. So I was kind of bigging myself up for being able to do that. But nobody knows because it's your journey. And they only see you on this side. They don't see you the going through. They don't understand that that's the only way you could have gotten here. I had to establish that BAB. And you see, it didn't even last long because, of course, yeah, let's face it, I'm the holistic practitioner. BAB might not be the right expression, but at the time it was the perfect expression. But people fell off. And then I said I was learning Spanish. I'll never forget that comment. She'd be like, "Ooh, could you not practice your Spanish on your channel, please?" It's like a nails on a chalkboard. It was who says that to somebody on their own channel? And oh my God, Dominican Republic, they don't like black people. And I could have listened to all of that, but I didn't, did I? Oh, don't have the relationship. It's going to end badly. He's going to take all your money. He ain't take none of my money, not one dime. Not one. And he ain't had no money to contribute, but he contributed other things. And to date, it is still my favorite place that I've ever been. Ever. It's still the most favorite. It's still the most exciting. It's still on my heart. I still love it. Still to this day. So what happens if I did not go? People fell off, lost them, got with the guy, was upset, da 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 da. Don't go, they say. People are dying. Remember that one? People are dying. How did I get here? Because I ain't listened to nobody else. And I'm not saying that I didn't listen. Sometimes I didn't. I mean, there's fear enough. There's warnings that you might want to heed, or at least remember somebody said something. So when you didn't listen and you had to reap the repercussions of not listening, at least you understood somebody did tell you. But some of these were beyond warnings. They were projections. They were fear that other people had, and they projected it onto me. And they were their own fears. They wanted to change their own lives, and they were very, very afraid to do it. And I know that. I know that for sure. And I know that to be true. And I'm doing this video so you won't do that. I got here because of my confidence in myself. Because each time I traveled, my esteem went up even higher because I saw what I thought I couldn't do or was afraid to do. I actually did it. That's why I'm doing my next intensive, $77 on special, but going back to $97. That self-confidence class is everything. You ain't going to make a move if you don't believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself. As a woman, as a black woman, as you. When I think about how I got here, I went through the emotions and the motions. Like I didn't try to, I said, you know what, this is my journey and I'm going to share my journey with other people, with the public. And I did it unashamedly. I did it without regret. I did it with as much love as I possibly could. And I enjoyed myself throughout the entire process. When I moved, like I said, living in a dorm, my own space, it was on from there. From the virtual housewarming to meeting the maintenance man who told me, you need to go outside more. You're always in the house. There's a lot you have to offer the world. You don't want me. You don't need me. You need to get outside. And I listened finally. And I remember the last time I saw him, I said, so yeah, I'm going to be going to Trinidad, DR for 2 weeks. He's like, oh, I said, yeah, you told me to get out. He's like, yeah, good for you, sis. I'm proud. I did that. I never stopped. I never stopped operating my business. I never stopped taking care of my child. I never stopped coming on with y'all. I never stopped. I never stopped. I had to have the confidence in myself. I had to have my self-esteem high to go through and have to listen to people tell you, you're silly, you're stupid, you're wrong, you're going to regret it. But I didn't care, did I? I kept on doing me. And it was the best choice I ever made. And so now I'm sitting here in my, I'm going to say third country. I'm going to tell you why. Don't sleep that Sao Paulo was not, it's like it's another world. I'm talking about, forget another country. How about another world? It's another world. And it was the world that I needed to return to. It was the world where I got my greatest blessing. I got it in Sao Paulo Island, Georgia. because I felt like they said, now we blessed you. Now you went through your own rites of passage. Didn't y'all think like it was amazing that the way I looked? I look like somebody that it's like some fictitious story that you see on TV or Twilight Zone, where you enter into this place that really doesn't exist. Because I was back in the day, the dirt roads, the horses. I saw people with horse and buggies. The way they still did things, the the food, even the language, everything was like an ancestor came in me. When I sat on that porch with that hat on, and the way my face is looking, the clothing, it was very, very deep. And that experience is still hasn't been all fleshed out yet. Like that experience, the meaning of that experience, that's it, is still coming to me. I have not quite even finished figuring out what it all was, but I know that they blessed me. I believe it, if I could be so bold to say, and forgive me, Miss Cornelia Walker Bailey, if I'm just going overstepping, but I believe that Miss Cornelia Walker Bailey sent me there, brought me there. She was there. And I knew then I was going to, no matter where I go, I knew then I was going to always be all right. I knew then that I was going to always be all right. And I have been ever since. You know, I say thank God to having lasting impressions on people. Jesus to this day still is madly in love and is waiting for me to come back. This friend I have here, he ain't been with nobody since the 9 years I've been gone, waiting for me to come back. So, you know, leaving good impressions with people, being all of myself, being loving, and to myself helps other people want to love you as well. It's a magnificent, amazing, magical time. Take some of the classes, come on in. You have a story, and your story is everything that has happened to you up until now. And you got the right to rearrange the story, rewrite the story, change the story, and make it into something that you really want. You know, your ancestors want you to come outside. Just like the brother said, you got to go outside of yourself sometimes, because sometimes yourself is not truly a true representation of you. It's the false self, the self that you've held on to for so long that you're starting to think that that's all it is to you, but it's so much more. I am the most blessed. I'm very thankful. I'm very lucky to be, I won't say lucky, I'll say blessed and thankful to be where I am today, which is right now in Trinidad, in this beautiful Airbnb, a beautiful family. I am very, very blessed. And I just wanted to say this to somebody in my Patreon family. You're hesitating. You're hesitating. You want things, but you're so afraid. And it's not necessary. It's not necessary at all. The universe has your back. The ancestors have your back. If you're not sure about the ancestors or how that works, I have numerous courses that went on sale from 47 to 27. 47 was already low. $27 for a 2-hour workshop, some with virtual workbooks included. And there's so much on there, and I would ask you to go, because you will be doing them videos, and after that, after you living this fabulous life you living, you'll be like, how did I get here? You won't be asking it because it was bad. How did you get here? It's her song. You won't be asking because it's bad. You'll be asking because it's good, just like I am. And I just wanted to share this little 15-minute video with you all and just inspire you to tell you I am here. You know, I'm here and I'm here for y'all. So please comment. Let's get some engagement. Please comment on the videos for your Patreon, and very much enjoy them. We are having a good time. Encourage other people to join. Now they have to join with the tiers. So there's different things that each person gets. But a lot of you all, some of you are the lucky ones. You got it in before I did the tiers, so you're just getting all the videos. But I got special things for each tier member, each tier group that's got extras that, you know, and it's more organized. So, and just thank you for loving me and supporting me. And I'm going to show you as much as I can of Trinidad and Tobago. I really would love to see you in the Confidence Intensive for next October, for October next month. But the October Intensive starts September 29th. I just want you to remember that. All right, ladies, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace and blessings.